Of the many delicacies of southern India, a special respect and place is given to rasam. There is a sense of peace when you call it saru, as most locals call it. Hi, you beautiful humble gluttons, and welcome to another episode of Happy Cooking. Today, let's learn to make a easy, healthy, and a rasam best suited for winter season. And the beauty is, it doesn't need any rasam powder. Without any further ado, let's get cooking. First, in a blender jar, let's take a tablespoon of cumin seeds and around half tablespoon of black peppercorns. Now, let us blend this finely with the help of mixer grinder. Once this is done, let's add around 5 to 7 cloves of freshly peeled garlic and a fistful of coriander leaves. Let us put this back onto the blender and grind it finely and thoroughly. Add some water to this mixture and transfer it to a blending jar. Here we have boiled and cooked 3 medium-sized tomatoes. Let us put these into the jar as well. To this, let's add 10 grams of jaggery and about 20 grams of pre-soaked tamarind. Let us blend this into a fine mixture. Now, with the help of a strainer, let us extract the pulp from the mixture. This process makes the rasam taste good, as well as it helps in the easy consumption of rasam. As you have already rightly observed, the ingredients used in the recipe helps to improve the digestion as well as metabolism in the body. And not to forget, this is one of the best rasams to consume during winter. Now, let's place the extract onto the stove top. And it is also time to add Mr. Salt as per your taste. Once the salt has dissolved, let us allow the mixture to get to a boil. And let us start the preparation for tempering. One of the most important ingredients for the tempering is garlic. So let us add 12 to 15 garlic cloves and smash them slightly. And let us please keep in mind that garlic is not just tasty but also a very healthy ingredient. Here the extract has come to a boil, so it's time to start our tempering as well. Let us heat 2 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is hot, without lowering the heat, let us add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Once the mustard starts to splatter, let's add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. A good tempering always needs curry leaves, and for rasam, curry leaves is must in its tempering. So let's add a sprig of curry leaves. To this, let's add around 3 to 4 dry red chilies. Now is the time to add our slightly smashed garlic cloves. Finally, adding a little asafoetida to the tempering makes the tempering fragrant as well as improves the taste of rasam. This tempering has filled our kitchen with its fragrance. So now is the time to add this to our extract. Let's allow the rasam to come to a boil. It is very important to boil any kind of rasam thoroughly because the fragrance as well as the taste of the rasam keeps improving as we boil it. Don't take our words too seriously and keep boiling it because you will not have any rasam left to consume. Finally, let's add the king of fragrance, the coriander leaves. Rasam and coriander leaves share a special bond. In fact, a special relationship. So please don't separate them. This is it, my dear friends. Here we have a rasam without any rasam powder. This rasam is not just tasty but also very healthy. The ingredients used in this recipe are listed in the description box. If you liked the recipe, do give a thumbs up and also share this video with your friends and family. Let us meet again with a new recipe. Until then, have fun, celebrate life and celebrate cooking.